Hey everyone, welcome to the Dilettante's Bookshelf. My name is Michelle. In today's video, I thought I would talk to you about my 2024 reading journal. So the idea of a reading journal never really occurred to me. I've kept a list the last maybe 3 or 4 years of all the books that I've read. Just in a list in one of my planners that I have, my old ring-bound planners. And I never really thought about having a reading journal. And so I kind of fell down the YouTube rabbit hole looking at other people's reading journals and finding things that they liked to do in theirs. And I got really overwhelmed. So I was like, wow, these are some gorgeous journals. And a lot of it, I find, I tried bullet journaling, and that a lot of what I had seen for reading journals felt like bullet journaling, and I can't think that way. I can't know what pages I'm going to need or how much space I have to leave going forward, and then flipping back and forth in the journal, it makes me dizzy. So it's just doesn't work for me. So when I was thinking about my reading journal, I was kind of wanting this like amazing, beautiful, and like most things, I started to just kind of psych myself out, and then I wasn't going to do anything. And then I decided, you know what? I am. And I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm just going to make it my own. And I thought it would be fun to share with you what I have created. So this is a no-name notebook that I have here. I picked this up off of Amazon, and I'll put some more details in the accompanying blog post, which will be linked in the description box if you'd like to know. But I just had some washi tape over the front, and I think that was mainly because, oh no, I had decorated this for a different purpose. I was going to use it as a writing journal. And then I decided for a writing journal, I need something where, interestingly enough, I can move the pages around and back and forth. So this wasn't going to work for that. So I decided to just cover it up with a sticker. And I added, the washi was already there, and I was just covering up, I think it's like, writing journal, whatever I had put on there. And then I had already set up the writing journal, so I delved through my stash of very ancient papers from past kits and things like that. I think this is an old Cocoa Daisy kit from probably 5 years ago. So I can't really link supplies, but dig through what you have, or find stuff that you like yourself. So a lot of this came from me covering up what I had already done. So I can't explain any kind of logic behind any of it. So I just set up this cover page using some stickers that I had. And again, I didn't worry about doing anything amazing lettering or stuff like that. I just wrote it out how I like to. I kind of channeled the me that used to do this kind of stuff in high school, and where you just sit down and you just like doodle and journal and play. And that's what I wanted to capture here in my reading journal. So if you're feeling maybe stuck or wanting to do something like that, I would encourage you kind of go back to the way you used to do things, or if you never did anything before, maybe you don't interested in anything creative and you just want a list, try it out, and don't psych yourself out like I did. Maybe you're not, but I really did psych myself out. And I'm an artist too, so it's like really easy, I guess, for me to feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And so yeah, so I just wanted to share my process. So again, more scrapbook paper that I just covered up. I decided to put my reading goals here at the top, and I just put that, my goal is to read 70 books, and I decided to leave this page open. If I wanted to list the books that I read, I could do that. I think I might do, which I've seen people do in the past, is they'll print out pictures of the book covers, and I think that's what I'm gonna do here. But for now, it's just blank page. Then I started my reading list. So this is just, as I've finished a book, I'm gonna write it on here. And I think 2 pages is gonna be plenty for what I need to do. Books acquired. So I'm listing any books that I've purchased. This one I just picked up, which I'm actually really excited about, and I'll be talking about it soon on the channel. Like I got that one from the Little Free Library. So I'm just gonna kind of list any books that I've purchased that come into my possession, not like library borrows. This page is gonna be all my library borrows, because I'm kind of curious to see, I mean, it could be tracked online, obviously, but I like paper, and I like having something in my book to show all the borrows that I've done out of my local library. Then this was probably the most in-depth page I did, and you can print this out. So if you're looking at this, makes you want to like go, I'm not writing all of that. The Agatha Christie reading challenge that I started last year. This is from the 52 Book Club online, and again, I'll link to them in the accompanying blog post. But this is the mystery challenge that they have going for Agatha Christie. And so I've written down all the books that are part of that challenge, and I highlighted the ones that I've already read. And then this is their Agatha Christie, I continued onto this page, and then this is their 52 Book Club reading challenge. So it's just to kind of read a bunch of different types of books, and I thought that might be fun if I wanted to take part in that as well, or if I'm kind of trying to decide between books. This can give me an idea of something to try out. And then this is the Miss Marple challenge. So this is something else that they had on their challenge or on their site. I think these are all going to be redundant with the Agatha Christie mystery challenge, but I wanted to have a list of the Miss Marple collections separate, so that I can then kind of make notes or put whatever I want to put there. So I liked the idea of having that separate. And that's it. And then I have lots of blank pages. So this book can either carry me through a couple of years, or it gives me place if I decide, like, if I really love a book, or if I get into a new series, which I think I might be getting into now with the book I'm currently reading. I can create a series page, which I thought would be fun to have a list of the books and maybe, you know, my ratings on them or something like that. So just for fun, I thought sharing this with you would I don't know, just be a little inspiring, something different to share on the channel. This journal, I really like these journals. Like I said, they're fairly inexpensive, I believe, from Amazon. They are dotted and numbered. And then they also have in the back a pocket here. And I have a little scratch paper that I was writing down ideas of things that I might want to add to my reading list. So, or my reading journal rather. So if you're looking for some ideas for your own reading journal, I'll let you know what I shared. You could have a monthly TBR list. So like I share on here the books that I plan on reading for a particular month, or reading log, like you could date. So like on January 1st, I read this many pages. January 2nd, I read this many pages, or whatever. I thought about doing that, and I liked the idea of doing that, except I'm not consistent enough, I don't think, to keep up with that. So I'd end up probably spending a lot more time creating the page to track it and then just not tracking it. So that's why I didn't do that. And plus, if you're on Goodreads, that'll track it for you if you keep that updated, which I never do. I just update when I'm done with a book usually. I think I marked one I was reading this year, but I'm generally really bad at it. Oh, and the photos. So you could put a books read list with checkbox. So you could just have a list of all the books maybe that you want to read this year, and then a little checkbox next to it that you check off. Or you could have the actual covers of the books that you wanted to read and then highlight them or circle them, or maybe right underneath them the date that you finished them. So just a few fun ideas. I think this could be a fun thing to keep and look back on, but I also feel like for me, what's exciting me the most is just doing it, like keeping up on it. I think it'll be fun. And so once I stopped feeling like it had to be this beautiful, perfect journal, and I just decided that it was just going to be like my other journals, and I was just going to like play in it and have fun, it became fun again. So amazing. Imagine that. So I hope you enjoyed this little video sharing about my reading journal. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. And if you have a reading journal or a video on your own channel about reading journals, please do share, because I would love to come and check them out, because I still love watching people create their beautiful reading journals. So please do share if you have something like that on your own channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Take care. Bye.